Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode, and today it's the last day of 2023. And I don't know about you guys, but I tend to get rather retrospective on December 31st every year. Usually the week between Christmas and New Year's, I start processing a lot of things. I start taking inventory of the previous year that I've just lived, all the changes, new things I enjoyed, and not even just like the big, deep stuff, you know? Like for some of us, it's big, deep things. Sometimes I'll even just sit back and in my head kind of play that game where I'm like, okay, what was my movie of the year? What was the song I listened to the most? You know, what was the TV show I binged the most or watched a lot? Of course, you know, what was my favorite game of the year? You know, what was something I did that I really love, a place that we visited, you know, something about my family. I always go back and think about that stuff. And a lot of times I will compare and think about how much life can change even in just a day. And it's amazing to me to think about where I was December 31st last year. At New Year's last year, we were in the original Easy Mode studio. Last year at this time, we were still playing Breath of the Wild. It was on New Year's Day this past year that we released the Fireblight Ganon video for Breath of the Wild. I was still playing the original Subnautica game. I was still playing Halo 1, and we had been playing Stray when the year started. And I was living in Maine. I was living in a big house that we were renting that we loved out in the country. And honestly, I had no reason to think when this year started that life would have changed so much. I had no idea that this would be the year that, I had no idea this would be the year I'd be leaving Maine and moving to Tennessee. And really, in a way, I didn't want to initially. I'm glad I'm here now, you know, and there's great blessings in this. There's a much larger story, I think, to be told. But, you know, this was the year I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And for the record, you know, a couple of people will reach out once in a while and ask how I'm doing, and I'm really thankful for that. At this point in time, I feel great. I took my first infusion, my first medication, and honestly, like, if you've been following the channel, if you've ever been paying attention to these, I've been talking about for the last year and a half, these constant like migraine headaches I was getting. They were pretty much MS headaches, and they're gone. I haven't had a headache since I started taking that medication back in August. The vision, you guys might remember, I took a 4-day stay in the hospital, and the reason we found out I had MS was because I had almost gone completely blind in my left eye. The vision in my left eye is about almost 100%. I don't know if it'll ever be 100%, but it's definitely good enough to go live life. And when both eyes are working at the same time, I just don't notice. So that's under control at this point in time. You know, we're finally getting settled in our new place. You know, I've got Easy Mode Studio 2.0 here, and it's actually, if I'm being honest, I don't know, some of you guys may have more preferences for the original, depending on aesthetically what you enjoy looking at. I will tell you that this room is actually far more comfortable for me. I enjoyed having the space in the other one, but this one is just purely a YouTube studio, and it's really comfortable. I still have the old Easy Couch over there. Kermit's still back there. You know, I've got new lights. I've got my Master Chief Santa still here. The Easy Machine's back up where it needs to be. I just got this in the mail. This was awesome, my weapon. You know, I've got my stuff hung up, I think in a way that people can see it better now. You know, I like the room, and that's been a big blessing. But man, what a year it's been when I think of where I was and where I thought I was going to where I am now with no idea of what's to come, you know. As far as the channel grows, guys, this was the year that we hit 1,000 subscribers. And here's what's so cool. I started the channel in February of 2022. And after about a year, it was a little after a year, we hit 1,000 subscribers this past spring. And what's so cool is that when we hit 1,000 subscribers this past spring, I thought, okay, well, that's it. It'll be a while again. Maybe if we're lucky, we could do another. The year hasn't even ended yet. Today's December 31st. And like a week or two ago, we hit 2,000 already. And I just can't believe the channel's growth. Guys, I thank you so much for all of you guys who have been subscribers this year, and for all of you guys who were subscribers for the year before. Who have stuck around and have supported me throughout the last couple of years. Man, I love you guys. And thank you so much for making this an ever-growing, really hospitable community to be a part of. There's only so far it can go with just me. It's you guys that make the Easy Mode community so special. And thank you guys for that. But, I start thinking, it's the last day of the year, and I get really retrospective, and I start thinking of how, you never know what the next year is going to bring. I had no idea when this year started that I was going to be sitting here in this state, in this city, in this room at the end of the year. Completely away from, realistically, 95% of my friends, 1,000 miles away from my family, starting over. It's kind of a weird feeling, but we've been here now since September, and life is finally getting into a rhythm. We've done a lot of travel, but things are unpacked. I've got my room, and I'm really excited for what 2024 is going to bring. And a lot of people, sometimes they really act like that's a switch. Well, all the troubles I had in this year are going to be over just because the number is different. The fact is, December 31st, all the problems that are in the world today, unfortunately, they're going to be in the world tomorrow. But I'm so thankful just for you guys and the strength I've gotten from you guys this year. It has been an absolute blessing to be a part of this community, and through all the changes in my life. And here's the thing, I don't want anyone to think this is all sour grapes. Whenever I talk about the changes in my life, sometimes changes come and we don't like change. I'm not a person who loves change, for sure. But sometimes we don't realize the blessings in those changes. And certainly at this point, I'm kind of excited for where life is going to go. We're in a good place right now, and I'm really, really excited for what's to come, and just kind of getting back into a basic rhythm, continuing to pour out for you guys here, and just kind of watching this community grow on here, and the new adventures we're in now that we've started, Tears of the Kingdom. We're starting to round the corner a little bit on the Halo series, as we're at least halfway through, if not almost done now, with Halo Infinite. And there's so much to come this year, and I'm really excited to partake in every single moment of it with you guys. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year to you, and I hope that you guys tonight have an absolutely safe New Year's wherever you go. If you stay up and you bring in the new year, or if you're going to retire early and go to bed at 9 o'clock, whatever it may be, do me a favor, guys. I love you. Please, when you're out there, make good decisions. Make sure that you make smart decisions for your own safety, for the people around you. And make sure to love people. End the year with love. End the year with kindness. Make kindness rule the day, and make kindness be the theme of our 2024 as we interact with all kinds of different people around us. People who may be different than us, and people, who may think differently. You guys know I'm if you know me, then you know what I stand and where I stand on certain issues in life. But the biggest thing I stand on is kindness and love towards everyone. And I've been so thankful that that's what this community has bred. And I want to continue doing that in 24. And I hope that you guys will join me on that as well. And I hope you guys have a safe and awesome, blessed, wonderful, joyful New Year's celebration. And I hope your New Year's Day kicks off with just all kinds of wonderful blessings for you guys tomorrow. I love you guys so much, and I'm looking forward to what this year is going to bring us, both individually for all of us and also as a community. And I want to hear your stories. Tell me when something good happens. Don't just talk about the game. Let me know in the comments. Tell me about your life. Tell me how things are going. If you're willing to share with the community, then share with us. There's going to be a lot more community live streams coming up. We're going to be doing a lot more things where we just play Jackbox games and hang out and grow as a community. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited for all the adventures we're going to get to go on in this beautiful hobby we all love. But, I want to hear your stories too. So let me know in the comments down below. Tell me in the comments down below, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Are you New Year's resolution people? Let me know what you're hoping to see happen in 2024. Is there something about 23 that you're glad to say goodbye to? Are you excited to move forward? Let's share with one another. Let's share our stories in the comments down below. You guys know me. I've shared my story. And I'd love to hear yours. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. I love you so much. I just wanted to take a few minutes and just thank you for this past year and your support, your love, the way you have held me up in the darkest of times. And I don't know if I'll ever really be able to convey how grateful I am for all of you. But I'm so thankful for you, and I just can't wait to do 2024 with you and to welcome all the new people into the community that will come in this year. And we can welcome them in with open arms and a whole lot of love. It's going to be awesome. Guys, have a great New Year's, and I will talk to you in 2024. But until then, take it easy.